Dear friends, welcome back to my channel Let's Read. From the timeless collection of Malti Joshi, let's read Chandrahar. Let's begin with the story. Amma, Meenu is coming home day after tomorrow, Alok informed his mother. However, he wanted to surprise his mother by bringing Meenu suddenly in front of her. But then he realized that doctor has warned him not to give any kind of shock to his mother. It can prove to be very fatal for her. He thought that Amma would be very happy on listening about Meenu's arrival. But she was sitting like a statue. There was no reaction on her face. Amma, are you listening? Meenu is coming home day after tomorrow. So what? What should I do if she is coming tomorrow? Said Amma in an irritated voice. Tell her to come directly at my funeral. Why is she spending so much money unnecessarily? Why are you saying like this, Amma? What? I am saying it right. When I was on the verge to die, she didn't bother to visit me. She might have thought that let this old lady die and then I will visit all at once. But I am such a shameless fellow. See, I came back alive and healthy. You had to come back healthy as this operation was for your betterment only. She did not respond, but then she sat there angry. And Amma, please, don't say anything to her because we didn't inform her about your health. We thought, means Anu thought, that if Meenu will come home, then she will not be able to look after her and she had to juggle between home and hospital. Why? Is Meenu an outsider or a guest that she will expect any kind of welcome from you all? She has this much sense. Instead, she could have helped both of you. And Bahu, she could have also got some rest. Amma, we thought, what were you thinking? It was such a big operation. I could have died also. And then my girl would have never forgiven you. Why will you die, Amma? This operation was for your betterment only. Now your life is increased with 5-10 years. And think, at that time, if she would have rushed in a hurry, who would have taken care of Sanjeev ji and her children? Else, she would be living in the utter dilemma. Now that she has called her mother-in-law, she can come and live with you for a long time. Amma didn't say anything. Also, after so much of exertion, she was feeling very tired, and that's why she lied down. Alok went out quietly. How can she tell Alok that for last 4-5 days she is living in such a condition that she could not tell to anyone, especially on the day of operation? Daily at night, while sleeping, she would think of meeting Meenu in the morning. But whole day would pass, neither Meenu came nor her news. On hearing Amma's bypass surgery, the girl should not have resisted. Then again she would have waited for her daughter to come. She was spending days with utter negativity. She would get angry and sometimes she would feel like crying. But she didn't say anything to anyone. With whom she should complain about her own daughter? She could not sleep the entire night and kept remembering Meenu's last visit. Last year she came for her sister-in-law's marriage. Before leaving India, she came home for 2 days only. That day, Alok decided to take everyone out for a movie, but Meenu refused, saying that for that time she could get to stay more with her Amma. Anu also didn't go as she was busy in looking after the guest. During leisure hour, Amma took out all her treasure. She displayed all her heavy saris on the bed so that her lovely daughter can choose as per her will. Rest she will give all of them to her daughter-in-law. Meenu said, Amma, what will I do with so heavy saris? I hardly wear a sari 8 to 10 times a year. My wedding saris are kept like that only. And you will not let me make a suit of them. To which Amma used to say, beware. If you said to cut them, I will not talk to you. Acha, leave saris. I want to distribute silver utensils among both of you. Will you take it now or later? When I will come back to India, then I will take it. If I will take it now, I have to keep it in my sister-in-law's locker and later it will be difficult to ask for. You keep them here. Also, I'm not interested in utensils much. But before leaving, if you want, you can give your Chandrahar to me. One lad each I will give to my daughter-in-laws, and one I will wear. Your blessing will always be with us. Are, you should have told me this earlier. You are leaving tomorrow afternoon? We could have taken it out in the morning. Do one thing. We will leave at 11 o'clock for the bank. Oh, Amma, nothing to hurry about. Neither my kids are getting married, neither you are about to die. What if I don't remember when I die? So you can tell this to Bhabhi. And she called her Bhabhi at once. Bhabhi, please come. Amma is saying something. Her Bhabhi entered the room while wiping the sweat with her aanchal and asked Meenu as to what she was saying. Meenu replied, I am not saying anything. Amma is saying something. Bhabhi looked at Amma, and on their eye contact, Amma felt a little weird. She said timidly, After my demise, please give Chandrahar to Meenu. So give it with your own hand, Ammaji. Why waiting for your demise? Should I go now? My kadhai is burning. Later, Parvati told Amma that Bahuji was murmuring, For caring, we are here. And for reward, Bitiya Rani is here. Even in joke, my daughter has expressed one wish. So Ammaji decided to fulfill her desire. Once the date of operation was fixed, she immediately went to the bank and brought the Chandrahar out. She wanted to tell her daughter-in-law that if something happens to her during the operation, then she should hand over the Chandrahar to Meenu. But on remembering Anu's previous day's behavior, she could not say so. She left everything at the mercy of God. In the evening, when her Bahu got her evening tea, Ammaji asked her, Do you have my Almira keys? Yes, Ammaji. Why? Well, I was thinking to simplify it a little. But Ammaji, you are not feeling well these days. Please do not exert yourself. I will do it. Arey, I will not do the entire Almira, only a segment. I want to make space for Lado. I will take a help of Parvati. But Ammaji, guest room has an Almira. No, she is coming alone this time, and she will stay with me. This time, Ammaji said sternly, so her daughter-in-law could not say anything. Next day, she again recalled her, and this time she gave the reason that before operation I had taken out all my jewelry. I want to wear them again before Meenu's arrival. In response, her Bahu threw the bunch of keys on the bed and left. Later, Parvati told, Bahuji was murmuring, She cannot stand properly, and her life is stuck in keys. She wants to wear all the jewelries. Such news from Parvati used to make her sad. It was namesake of Meenu. Ammaji emptied the entire almirah. She kept the heap of clothes on side and ordered Parvati to fold them neatly. Keeping an eye on her, Ammaji took out a hanky in which she had left all her daily wear jewelry. Keeping it aside, she again inserted her hand in the locker and found out some bank papers, some utensils that were to be taken out on special occasions, dozens of rings, earrings, bangles, etc. Means everything was there except the silk purse. Don't know why, but suddenly she felt a sudden surge of weakness. She closed the locker, clenched the hanky in her hand, and lied down. There was no excitement in wearing those things. After Meenu's arrival, 2-3 days passed like this only. On seeing her mother healthy, Meenu was happy. And on seeing her Bhaiya Bhabhi showering love on Meenu, Ammaji was also happy. At night, when everyone was sleeping, Ammaji asked Meenu, Ladu, please do me a favor. Yes, Amma. Do you want water? Or should I boil milk for you? No, I don't want any of these. You searched my locker once. I'm not able to find something, and I cannot stand for long. Meenu closed the door and spread all the locker stuff on the bed. See, Amma, what do you want? I will keep it aside for you. Since Ammaji had already observed everything, she gave a brush up, and Meenu arranged all the things in a systematic manner again, closed the locker, and asked her mother for what she is looking for. Amma replied, I am looking for a Chandrahar. I had taken it out from the locker before going for operation, but I cannot find it now. My God, Amma, you should have kept all your daily wear accessories in the locker, and you have brought Chandrahar out of the bank. For 7 to 8 days, the house was completely isolated. Had any thief broken inside the house, it would have been a party for him. Who had the keys of Almira? Your Bhabhi had the keys. Maybe she had put it somewhere else with much security. You can ask her for once. Oh, no, no, no. She will create such a nuisance. That day, I had asked for the keys of Almira, and for that only she was so furious on me. Then you better remove this thought from your heart and go to sleep, Amma. Amma lied down, and for Meenu's happiness, she also closed her eyes, but could not sleep. While trying to sleep, Meenu recalled and asked, Amma, I couldn't see the red silk purse in which you used to keep Babuji's letters. That purse is missing. Amma suddenly sprang up. Oh God. Ladu, please open the white big trunk, please. Amma, now? It's so late. But on seeing her Amma looking towards her with so much plead and insistence, she had to get up. The big white trunk kept in the corner was not an easy task to open. Lots of stuff was kept inside it. On shuffling the trunk, Amma suddenly found that silk purse. She eagerly opened the lace of the purse and found out the purple silk bag inside it. Amma took a sigh of relief and said, Thank God I found it. Listen, Lado, now you keep it. One of my tensions has ended now. The moment Ammaji gave her the bag, Meenu suddenly took her hand back as if she got an electric shock and said, Amma, I cannot take this purse now. Why? What happened? It's my thing and I am giving it to you. Yes, but what all have you thought in this entire process? You had a doubt on Bhabhi, but you could not tell it to anyone? And even if you had forgotten it here in the trunk and Bhabhi would have discovered it, then what would have she thought about it? She would have been thinking that you give me expensive stuff quietly. And you know she's a big broadcast. I will not be able to face Bhaiya also. What is there to feel shy about? It is my stuff. I have the right to give you. With a choked throat, Meenu said, Amma, more than your right, Bhaiya Bhabhi's trust is important. I don't want to break it. Once a knot comes in these relations, then it cannot be removed. I want to preserve these relations so that even after your demise, I can come here with all my rights. This is my Maika's doorstep, the place which belongs to my parents, and I don't want to lose it at any cost. Amma hugged her daughter with teary eyes and said, My lovely daughter, she has grown up so much and she is much intelligent than me. I am so proud of you. Dear friends, this was the end of the short story. Please stay tuned for more such stories. Also, please shower your love and blessings. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe the channel. You may find English translation of most of the Hindi writers over here. I personally translate these stories and then narrate. I hope you all like my efforts. Thank you.